The sun is setting, it is getting cooler in the air, and that means that it's fall in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And fall in Pittsburgh means girls soccer. We welcome you to Ante Marino Stadium here on the campus of Gateway High School for some girls soccer as the Gateway Gators take on the Latrobe Wildcats here on the NFHS Network. Hello everybody, and thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. Gateway coming off of a record of 2-5 to start this season. They are looking to bounce back on a home match against a team that has had their best record in program history last season. The Latrobe Wildcats have never made the Latrobe Wildcats have never made the WPIAL playoffs until last season. They have never won a playoff game in their performance ever. But last year they went 15-2 on a record that was unprecedented for the Latrobe Wildcats. And they are looking to try and continue that as well after a tough loss against Plum earlier this week. They have a Gateway Gators team that is looking to bounce back and try and rewrite this ship after making it to the playoffs last year and falling to South Fayette 3-0. It's home matches like these for Gateway that they really can try and rebound against a team that is, on paper, statistically better than them, but it's a home match for Gateway, and anything goes here in girls soccer. Gateway in the black jerseys, they'll be going from right to left. Latrobe is in their white jerseys. The Wildcats will be going from left to right. And it will be number 17, Daniela Garner, who will kick off, the captain for Gateway. And we're underway here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. Once again, thank you so much for tuning in on the NFHS Network. I'm Spencer Witt. That one out of bounds for Gateway as they try and space the pitch a little bit. I talked about it before. The lights have come on here. Is that one out of play? It's getting a little cooler out. The weather not in the greatest of favors, although I'm not going to jinx it yet, but it is going to be wet soon. The matter of time is when. As that one goes out of play, and it will be a throw-in for Gateway. So both these teams fighting not only their opposing team, but the weather conditions potentially throughout the next hour. As Gateway will slowly move down the pitch. It will be number 22. Addie Hellman, who throws it in for Gateway. Fighting for it, but it goes out of play. It'll be a throw-in this time. First throw-in for Latrobe. The Wildcats. Talked about it earlier, one of the best years in program history. They won the section title last season, the first time since 1992, correction, but they've never won a playoff game. Lost to Peters Township in the WPIAL quarterfinals this past season. So Latrobe going to start themselves on offense, number 8.
David Settles.
Settles will collect that one.
For the Gators.
They'll go down for Gateway off number 18. And a throw in. Garner with it. Garner in the edge of the box. Stop made. Rebound. But a good stop from the keeper, Sophia DeSerb.
Saved by DeSerb.
DeSerb, the goalkeeper, the senior for Latrobe. This one goes down the pitch, and Gateway will recollect themselves. Latrobe, a 3-2 record so far this year. We talked about DeSerb, the keeper for Latrobe, one of the top keepers in the WPIALs. Got injured over the summer. Was not able to play until just recently, the James Madison commit said she couldn't wait to resume high school season this year. She was playing in the United's women's soccer game against college level athletes.
Grayson Fry on that defensive play. Here comes Garner.
So she's able to come back here and is looking healthy now, which is good to see from her as well. That was one of the biggest issues with Latrobe, is that just staying healthy to start this season for them. They've had their issues, but they're starting to get their players back, which is good to see from them. Ella Balava for Gateway. Annalise Bauer, shot taken, that one off the bar.
Oh, she hit the crossbar.
Still in the box, and Settles will collect it. Good effort from Latrobe. That was number 10, I believe. Just trying to get the numbers here for Latrobe, as this one will go towards the sideline. Gateway is able to keep it in, though. Down the pitch, Gardner collects it, but stepping up. Nice defensive play for Latrobe. Ava Yurko for the Wildcats. Maddie Petruzzi. Petruzzi with it. Taken away, though, by Gateway. Gateway with a new head coach this year, Caleb Kuiper. Kuiper, who played at Westminster back in his college days and has been around the Monroeville soccer area for quite some time now, helping out in the younger levels in terms of coaching. This is his first year as the head coach for Gateway, as we'll have a throw in his substitution for the Wildcats. Thrown in and fighting for it, but Latrobe has it. Number 20, Ava Lorenzi. (13) McKenna Malone fighting for it. It goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Latrobe. Send forward from number 7, Maddie Jessett. For Gateway, but stepping up, Ella Balava, the captain, one of the captains, I should say, for Latrobe. DeSerb and Reagan Riley also captains. Moving forward just off the feet of a Gateway player, but it'll roll all the way back down. It'll be a corner kick, first corner kick of the evening. This one goes to Latrobe.
Number 3, Callie Deitch is into the Wildcat lineup.
Kelly Deitch comes in for the Wildcats. You saw that substitution earlier. It's a corner kick for Latrobe into the box. Sent right back out, but only momentarily. Latrobe still with it, but that one over the bar. It's a good field goal if you're playing football, but unfortunately for Latrobe, just got underneath that one a little bit. Settles will send that forward on the goal kick. Jada Settles, the junior for Gateway, keeper in the neon green jersey for the Gators. Back out of play, and it'll be another throw in. Deflects a couple times, but then it goes all the way back down where Latrobe will have to get to it, and DeSerb will have it herself. She'll send it forward. Right idea, but it was snuffed out by Gateway. Maddie Jessup got in front of that one. Regan Riley, the captain, sends it back over to the left side for Latrobe. That won't go out of play. It'll be a throw-in for the Gators.
Gator ball.
Forward for Latrobe as they cross midfield, but only momentarily. They will collect it. To the near side now, Riley. Regan Riley using some speed, has a defender on her now, but looking to try and cross it in. Cuts it back, nice move. Riley still with it, still in the box. That one goes by though, looking for number 3, Callie Deitch. And it's out of play, it'll be a goal kick for Settles and the Gators. Latrobe with it in the box. Trying to cut back in. It's behind one defender, but second defender steps up. Nice play for Gateway. Possession still for the Wildcats. Only momentarily, though, is not able to get around the defense. And Latrobe regroups. Ella Balava for the Wildcats. Sees Riley on the near side. Back to Balava. Defense, though, stepping up, but Riley still with it. It's a low cross looking for some help, but couldn't get that one all the way through. Balava to 12, who takes the shot, but Settles will collect that. That was Lauren Bell. Nothing doing for the sophomore for Latrobe as Settles collects that one pretty easily. Going down, and a foul called on Gateway. Be a free kick into the box. Settles, though, right there for it. Nice play.
Settles for the Gators.
Tracking that one down. Nothing doing for Latrobe. Gateway with it. They got some space on the near side. They could get it over. Couldn't get that one over for Gateway. Off a foot. But back forward. Garner was looking for her teammate Natalie Hellman, but couldn't get it to her. And it's going to be a foul called, kind of lowering the shoulder there for Gateway. Free kick for Latrobe. Latrobe in the all-white jerseys, orange lettering. This one is sent all the way out wide, but first touch from number 7, Maddie Jessup. Instead, it's the other 7, Maddie Petruzzi. Balava is taken down, a foul called. Another good opportunity, good free kick spot for Latrobe. Balava, the junior, looks like she was the one taking this as well. The clock continues to count down here in the first half. Gateway has built a wall of 4 players right on the line. Shot taken, and this one collected by Settles off the free kick. Exactly what you need to do there. The wall blocked off a part of the goal. Settles was on the other side of it and was right there for it. Riley will send it back to DeSerb, the keeper. Back over for Gateway. Garner stays with that one. Into the box. First one to get there, though. Still in possession at Gateway. And they'll send it down the pitch. 2 sevens fighting for it, and a foul's going to be called. It'll be called on Gateway. A little too aggressive there. Was number 7, Maddie Jessett. In the middle. Couldn't do anything with that one, though. To the left side. Addie Hellman. Taken away, though. Ella Balava. Balava forward. That one got a piece of number 10, Robin Riley. It'll be a throw-in, though. McKenna Malone throws it in. To the near side now, Regan Riley. Riley just trying to collect herself now. She sends it out wide. Bell into the box. Nothing doing there, though. And it will be a throw-in for Latrobe. So a throw-in and a substitution is number 3. Callie Deitch will be the one to throw it in, but it goes out of play, and it'll be a goal kick for Gateway. Jada Settles scanning her options, and then she sends it to the near side. It's Addie Hellman. Back high into the air, a foul called on Latrobe.
Number 21, Julia Beam, is into the Gator lineup, along with 30, Peyton Kuiper.
Julia Beam will check in for Gateway. Peyton Kuiper also into the match for the Gators. Kuiper, a freshman. Beam, a freshman as well. So some freshmen getting some varsity playing time here for Gateway. Back over, but it's touched once from number 2, Megan Marsh. It'll be a throw-in for Gateway. Marsh looks things over. It's one touch. Gateway still with it. Julia Beam gets a piece of it, her first touches, but it's a good ball over to 22. Eddie Hellman. Hellman has a defender on her. As Gateway moves forward. Petruzzi is there for the Wildcats. Back down the pitch, where Rebecca Ryan will let that one go, and Settles will collect it. At midfield. Oh, giveaway. An opportunity to move forward. Beam. Instead, DeSerb is able to get there, as Beam says, "You're saying my fault." On that one, just a little too aggressive on that one, too quick on it. Didn't let the play develop enough. Latrobe with it. Petruzzi just tried to get that one through, but could not. Trying to thread the needle. Robin Riley. All the way back. Regan Riley. It's Chloe Boyette. And into the far side now. Latrobe doing a really good job on their possession, spacing the ball out, having good passes. They work things well at midfield. Good defense there, good hustle to get to that one. We'll have a stoppage of play as the referee saying, gotta bring that ball backwards. So Gateway could not quickly throw that one in. Beam. Garner. Aiden Price, but it's taken away by Latrobe. Maddie Petruzzi. Petruzzi's got some space to work with. Pretty deep in the zone, and then it's out of play. It'll be a throw-in. Lauren Bell will throw it in. Bell throws it towards the end line. Player goes down for Latrobe. It's out of play, though, and another throw-in. Bell. Back down, but only momentarily. Beam with it. Gonna flick it forward where Latrobe's gonna have to track it down, and they will. Back over to DeSerb, but they're trying to flip the field here, the Gators. Petruzzi. Goes over to Boyette, now all the way over to the far side. Robin Riley. Belava. Good find for Belava, finding Bell. Forward, but settles. We'll get to that one. Nobody home for Latrobe. Petruzzi. Goes out of play. And it will be a throw-in. throw in as we'll have a substitution come out for Latrobe. That was 15. Bree Hoffer, who is slow to leave the pitch for Latrobe.
Number 24, Genevieve Valdengo, is into the Gator lineup.
Genevieve Valdengo is in for Gateway as well. Kenna Malone sends this forward. Chloe Boyette, but it's out of play. It'll be a throw in. Valdengo will throw it in. Genevieve Valdengo, another freshman on the Gateway rosters, playing up in varsity.
Gator ball.
Out of play, it'll be a throw in. We have a substitution first. Rebecca Ryan checks out. Number 16. Natalie Hellman will check back in. 15.5 minutes remaining here in the first half on the NFHS network. Been a match of attrition here. Both of these teams really have been fighting at midfield for a majority of this time. I'd say a little bit farther than midfield. So there's a good opportunity for Latrobe. That one bounces off their own player into the box, looking to head that one, but not able to. Lauren Bell was in the area. Still there, and a throw in for Gateway. Another substitution coming in. 2, make that 3 substitutions. Emily Mannion checks in for Latrobe. Or for Gateway, excuse me. A couple players check in for Latrobe. One of them being Gabby Cunningham.
Goal kick.
So that one is going to be a goal kick. It goes off.
Shot by number 11, Ella Bulava.
Of the post, the football post, Ella Bulava was the one who took the shot. Nothing doing there. Regan Riley. Back over. And swing it to the near side, about midfield actually. Petruzzi. Petruzzi turns, good idea. Moving forward, just out of the reach of a Wildcat. Wildcats still with it though. Lauren Bell. Back to Kelly Deitch. Deitch is going to fight for it. With Addie Hellman. Or correction, Emily Mannion. This won't go to the end line, but it'll be deflected off. That's going to be a corner. Another corner for Latrobe. So Maddie Petruzzi will take a corner for Latrobe, as approaching about 12 minutes remaining in the first half. The sophomore puts her hands in the air, signaling the corner kick. It's a low corner. Still with it for Latrobe. Back in. Gardner's there for it, though, for Gateway.
Nice play by Garner.
Back over the head of a player, but it'll roll all the way down. And it was not touched by them, so it will be
Goal
a
kick.
goal kick for
Ladies and
Gateway.
gentlemen, don't forget to visit the refreshment stand tonight. They have main dishes, snacks, desserts, cold drinks, and a wide variety of items. And thank you for supporting Gators soccer.
Natalie Hellman checks back in for the Gators. This one goes out of play, and it'll be a throw-in. Callie Deitch. Lauren Bell. Bell. I thought she was going to turn there and try and take a shot. This one off of a player for Gateway. Big blast from Riley. Garner gets past one player. Ball lands back at her feet. And then back over. Genevieve Valdango. Still bouncing around, but still for Latrobe. Comes back to
Nice
Petruzzi.
defensive play by the Gators.
Petruzzi. Petruzzi still with it as she was looking for a teammate. Couldn't get it to her, but instead a foul is called. So another free kick opportunity.
Latrobe kick.
Robin Riley will take the free kick in towards the box, and it goes out, though.
Goal kick.
No one touches that one. Just past that end line. Settles, lets it go, so it's a goal kick. A giveaway for Latrobe. Lauren Bell. That one just off the feet. That touch from Hellman, so a throw in for Latrobe. Mannion. Looking for Peyton Kuiper. Kuiper will run down the pitch, but it'll go right back forward from DeSerb for the Wildcats. Annalise Bauer fighting for this one. There's some big contact. Bauer stays with it. Second defender, though, Gardner steps up, and then it's sent forward by Gateway. Touched by Kuiper, and Kuiper's going to try and get there. Peyton Kuiper. And the defender closing in. That's good defense. Stepping up.
Sophia DeSerb on that.
Chloe Boyette was the one who
with 9 minutes
got to
left in the
Kuiper
first
there.
half.
Stopped anything from happening on a breakaway for Gateway. So under 9 minutes remaining here in the first half. As Garner steps up, drops it off to her teammate. Instead, Latrobe has it back. Bell. Lauren Bell streaking down the pitch. Gets around one defender, but that touch is a bit too strong for her. Deflects off Petruzzi's feet. That's Mannion. Kuiper. Petruzzi steps up for it. Balava. Ella Balava back. Callie Deitch. High into the air and down on the other side of the pitch. Where 14, Kendall Piper will have to get to it. She does. With some pressure though, so Balava is able to step up for the Wildcats. 7 minutes remaining here in the first half. Lava sends it forward. Good ball. All the way forward for Latrobe. Only one defender cutting back. Taking the shot and scoring. Latrobe scores. A beautiful goal for number 6, Annalise Bauer. Taking another look at this one. Bauer gets around Rebecca Ryan, the defender, cuts it back in, takes the shot. Nothing Settles could do. And Bauer, the freshman, played that one well. Looking like an upperclassman with the moves there to get around the defender and slot that one into the back of the net. Latrobe strikes first. 6.5 remaining here in this first half. Wildcats still with it.
Wildcat goal scored by number 6.
Oh, nice move again, and a shot taken, but it goes wide.
6:41. Bauer.
Not a bad look again. That was number 6 again, Annalise Bauer. Forward, but it's out of play. We'll have a substitution. Kendall Piper will check out. Number 20, Ava Lorenzi checks in for the Wildcats. Petruzzi to drop it back off to her teammate on the back line. Chloe Boyette. Boyette sends it forward. Belava. Four and a half minutes remaining here in the first half. They try looking to double their lead. Another shot taken, but that one goes wide.
Okay.
Another shot from Annalise Bowers. Taking a look. Bauer cut back. Had a tough angle on that one. Settles played it well. Got in the right position, but didn't need to do anything with that one as Bauer sent it out of play. But another goal kick, and Latrobe is back with it again. One big thing the Gators have had issues with in this first half is their goal kicks and just getting possession out of their own side of the pitch. We've seen Latrobe really step up defensively, or you could argue offensively, on an aggressive against Gateway's midfielders and defenders, and have gotten possession back as this one goes forward again, but Belava's right there for it. Belava takes the shot, and that one goes wide. Ella Belava, the junior, the commit to Maryland. Play with the Terrapins next year. Actually, in 2 years, being the junior. Verbal commitment to Maryland for Belava. Latrobe again into the box, shot taken, and Settles makes a nice save to her left.
Save there by Jada Settles.
Still in play and still at the end line. Player goes down for Latrobe and is slow to get up, but they will be getting up. Play resumes. This one flicked forward and
okay,
over the bar, so it will be a goal kick. Settles made a nice play against Robin Riley. Took that initial shot, Settles made the save. Diving to her left. Final 2 minutes of the first half here on the NFHS Network. This one goes off the shoulder. 2 players and then out of play after Rebecca Ryan just sends it out. Be another throw in. Final 90 seconds as the Wildcats look to add to their lead, but goes out of play. It'll be a throw in for Gateway. Out of play, another throw in. Minute 13 remaining. In the first half, the ball went awry, so they had to get another ball. Callie Deitch throws it in. It's out of play. Throw in, but it's for Gateway. Or it's for Latrobe, excuse me. Even the Wildcats kind of thought that it was out on them, so they didn't bother throwing it in until the referee made the signal. Forward, but the first person to get to that one is Rebecca Ryan as she sends it back down the pitch. At midfield. Final push for the Gators. First one to get there, though, defensively, is Chloe Boyette. Boyette just drops back off to her teammate, and they'll swing it from the left side to the right side here. Final 10 seconds here in the first half. It was a goal from Annalise Bauer.
That's the end of the first half with the score. Latrobe 1, Gateway nothing. The only goal.
So Bauer, the freshman, making a nice job and cutting back into her right, scoring the goal against Gateway. That's the difference so far. We've had first half gone by. Don't go anywhere, though. We'll still have the second half between Gateway and Latrobe here on the NFHS Network. Welcome back here on the NFHS Network. It's Latrobe, the Wildcats, up 1-0 here in halftime. On this beautiful Wednesday evening here in Monroeville, Pennsylvania. It was Annalise Bauer, the difference so far is, take a look at the weather. Partly cloudy, 76 degrees. Humidity, though, pretty high, 84%. The sun, of course, is already set at 7:20, right about at game time, to be honest. This 21st night of September. Question is, do you remember this goal? Annalise Bauer, a nice move, cutting back and taking the shot, going top shelf on the left side. Nothing that Settles could do for that one. So we'll have 40 minutes at least guaranteed here of soccer as Gateway will look to tie things back up. The Wildcats do everything they can to at least hold Gateway or potentially add on to their lead. The Wildcats will be the ones to kick off first. Latrobe will be going from right to left. Gateway from left to right. We're back underway here on the NFHS Network. Once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm Spencer Witt. 40 minutes of soccer between these two teams to potentially decide who will be going home with a victory, who will be on the unfortunate side of things after tonight. And off the bat, Balava has pressure from Latrobe's offense. Has started things off again. Garner, that one goes by her feet. She's going to try and get to that one. Garner is able to. Look at the speed. Garner cuts it back. Still with it, but it's deflected forward. Good defensive play. Getting back to that one.
Great defensive
Daniela
play by
Garner
Latrobe.
almost was able to get there.
Garner.
Now here comes Latrobe again. This shot, low
Nice
shot from
play
number
by
8, or from number 6,
Settle.
excuse me. Annalise Bauer, who had scored earlier, just couldn't get enough on that one. Defense, by the way, Kendall Piper was the one who had gotten to it. Here comes Gateway again. Back line of Latrobe, though, is there for it. But a good start, at least mentally, for Gateway. Is they really couldn't have any offense going in the first half, even though that opportunity there was squandered defensively, or from the defense, I should say, of Latrobe. Still that sign of life for this offense that they really need in this second half. This is a tough Latrobe team. The Wildcats, again, the record showed last year, won the section for the first time since 1992. They fell, though, in WPIAL playoffs to Peters Township. As that one goes out of play, it'll be a throw-in. Throw-in for the Wildcats. Deflects away, a goal kick, or excuse me, a corner kick for Latrobe. I don't believe that Gateway has had any corner kicks. So far this evening.
Corner kick.
There will be another corner kick for the Wildcats into the box. That one goes over the head of everybody and back to the sideline, near side. Keeping that in, nice play to keep that one in, into the box. Now the edge of the box deflects off a Gateway player.
Nice
Play from Maddie
defensive play by
Petruzzi,
the
though, to
Gators.
keep that in possession. Here comes the Gators now. Stepping up, though. This time it's number 20, Ava Lorenzi. Wildcats at midfield, but only momentarily. Riley. Too hard of a touch there. A throw in for Gateway. Goes right out of play. Is just a safe bet there from Chloe Boyette is to send it out. Of course, you see at the top of your screen, girls soccer, the conference champions. Last time they were conference champions, 2010 for Gateway. Team that finished right around mid-pack last year. You take a look at that. 92, 98, 99, 2000, 2001. They were dominant in the late 90s, early 2000s. Again, they finished right around mid-pack of their section last year. Made the playoffs. Fell to South Fayette, the Lions, 3-0. Lost a handful of seniors also last season. It's a younger team for Gateway. Not too many seniors on it. We do have the likes of Hellman, Maddie Jesse, Daniela Garner. couple more players. Juliana Guido. Haley Grant. Or Hallie Grant, excuse me. A lot more juniors and sophomores. Settles, we'll get to that one first.
Settles for the Gators.
Goes away, it'll be a throw-in for the Wildcats. Getting around the defender, but a foul is called. Thought they were gonna let that one go, but instead, it's a foul called. So a free kick for the Wildcats. Ava Lorenzi will take the free kick. Right at that 20-yard line for the football markings. Into the box, over everybody. Settles, lets it go. And it's a goal kick for Settles. Send the goal kick over to the near side. Over the feet of Peyton Kuiper. Wind kind of picking up a little bit here. Going away from, or going, I should say, at the faces of Latrobe to the backs of Gateway. Garner is going to try and get to this one, but Boyette will get there first. Garner does get a piece of it, stays with it. Daniela Garner. That was Mannion. Now to the near side, Kuiper. Oh, Kuiper's touch just too strong on that one. Still with it though. Still at that edge of the box, but Latrobe gets it out of there. Malone. Maddie Petruzzi. Bauer. Now to Riley. Riley, good ball. Shot taken, and it goes wide.
Just a little wide.
That was Robin Riley to Regan Riley.
Goal kick.
But one of the captains for Latrobe who had stayed on sides, just not able to put that one, looking for that bottom corner. Just a few feet wide. And the lead is still only one goal. How about a giveaway? Riley will go back and get to it. Regan Riley. She'll drop it off to a teammate. Petruzzi. Petruzzi gives that one up, and Garner. Mannion looking for the through ball for Garner. They'll drop it off to DeSerb. Latrobe will turn with it. McKenna Malone. Back over there, that was Mannion. And then DeSerb sends it out of play. Had to wait for the whistle before they could throw this one in, Gateway did. A foul is called. Actually, I don't think, no, they didn't want to throw that one in properly. So Latrobe gets the throw in, and then they'll start moving down the pitch. Getting around one player, Bauer. Bauer's looking for her teammate, Malone. Malone's still with it. Here comes Latrobe, a shot taken, and that one goes high. It was Robin Riley for the Wildcats who had that ball. Basically followed her feet. You take another look at it, deflected off a couple players. Riley was right there, but got underneath of that one a little bit. Here comes Riley again with it. Riley takes the shot, settles, makes the stop, still in play though. Latrobe first one to get to it. Back to Robin Riley again. Bauer, but Bauer's gonna be offsides.
Offside.
So Bauer's offsides, going back and coming back for it. That one goes out of play. Wildcats still with it. Petruzzi. To Malone. Give and go to Malone. Has one defender on her. That was Peyton Kuiper who got there as well. Some help defense, but it's a throw in. High into the air. Forward for Gateway. Mannion. Drops it off and then sent forward. Over the head of Kuiper though, and she'll have to let that one go. It'll be a throw in. Big swing there as that one goes out of play. Be another throw in. Too much or not enough on that one, I should say, as Latrobe steps up for it, but another throw in. We'll have some substitutions come in first. Take a look at the Class 3A Section 3 standings. Plum, I mean, I don't think they've lost a section match in years. They've got a streak of about 30 matches, I believe. Latrobe, Franklin Regional up there. We saw a tough game for Gateway against Franklin Regional. Saw Latrobe up there as well. One of the top teams in the conference. Nice move. Bauer. Collected by Settles. That's good keeping from Settles.
Great save by Jada Settles.
Settles is slow to get up. She took a hard shot right to her. Jada Settles, the junior goalkeeper for the Gators, still down. So while Settles is being attended to, let's take the initiative here. Let's see if we can take a look at the standings again. For Gateway and Latrobe, again, a 1-0 2-0 lead right now for Latrobe. Sit to 3-2-1, 3-2-2 overall. Franklin Regional at 3-2-0. Penn Trafford, the Warriors, 2-1-2. Gateway, 2-2-1, 2-5-1 overall. Greensburg Salem and Penn Hills, a rough year so far to start for the Golden Lions and the Indians. Thank you for that graphically. We'll take a look at the schedule for Gateway. As you see, they took on Plum, Penn Hills, Avonworth, South Fayette, Franklin Regional. Lost that one 1-0. Penn Trafford was a tie. They lost to Knock. Knights. But at Greensburg Salem, 2-0 victory for them. And here's the remainder of the schedule. Latrobe, of course, tonight, 21st of September. They take on Plum on the 26th. They'll be at Penn Hills, take on the Indians. Of course, all the games with an asterisk around it are section matches. Woodland Hills, they'll be at Woodland Hills. Franklin Regional at Penn Trafford, taking on Hampton in October. Greensburg Salem again, and then they'll finish off the schedule at Latrobe, taking on the Wildcats on October 18th. Take a look at Latrobe's schedule, what they've done so far. It's victory against Franklin Regional, Penn Hills. That loss to Plum, that was a huge one, 4-2. That was a big match to start. Actually, I should say the second match of the year so far in conference play. They also took down Greensburg Salem early on this year. Ties to Norwin and Penn Trafford as well, and a loss to Mount Lebanon. Of course, they take it on Gateway right now. They'll be at Greensburg Salem on September 26th. It'll be a big match October 3rd. The Mustangs will be coming to Latrobe, Pennsylvania, at Penn Hills, Franklin Regional at Penn Trafford, and then Gateway, the Gators, on October 18th. Good news is that Settles has gotten up and is walking things off. Even having a laugh as well. So we will have a substitute.
Number 21, Julia Beam, is into the game at goal for the Gators.
So Julia Beam will be in for keeper for Gateway. We saw Beam come in earlier playing midfield. She's listed at midfield and keeper. So the backup keeper, Julia Beam. Another player is down for Latrobe off the foul. But gets up pretty quickly, which is good to see. Beam, a freshman, or correction, yeah, Beam, a freshman for the Gators. Gonna do everything she can to keep the Wildcats off the score sheet any more than they already are, as they have a 1-0 lead right now. 25 minutes remaining here in this match. Stepping up and taking that one.
Good defensive work
Was
by
Gateway.
the Gators.
It was headed, and here comes Kuiper, who's trying to get in there, but DeSerb, first one to get to it. Some pressure, goes out, it'll be a throw in. Thrown in. Back into the box. DeSerb will get to it first, though. Forward for Latrobe. This is McKenna Malone on the near side. Has a defender on her. Drops it over, good ball. Cuts that one in. Still in the box. Big shot, but it gets deflected off a defender. And forward for the Gators. Gateway will have to backtrack a little bit and regroup offensively. Headed in the air, Riley. Now Garner for Gateway. Flick forward, good ball. Aiden Price for the Gators. Has a defender on her, sends it into the box, looking for Garner, and that one headed by Latrobe. Still in the box, still pressure. Shot taken, DeServe makes the stop, and then she collects it. Play almost broke down there for Gateway, and just
DeServe on that save.
DeServe who makes the stop. Gateway was knocking on the door there. Here comes Garner, but DeServe is going to get there first. Touch is just a little too strong for the Gators. Latrobe swings it from left to right. The throw in for the Wildcats. Balava. Far side. Gateway moving forward, past midfield. Good ball, here comes Mannion. Mannion for Gateway, takes the shot, DeServe makes the stop. DeServe will get to it as well. A nice save from the keeper for Latrobe. Sophia DeServe, the senior. Hadn't seen too much action to start this match in the first half, but has had to make some stops here in this second half as Gateway, the offense starting to come alive a little bit. How will the Wildcats respond as they cross midfield? Malone. Back over. Balava. Balava with a drive, and that one over the bar. We'll have substitutions again. It will be Settles who will come back into the match
Here comes Jada
for
Settles back for
the Gators, which is good to see, especially after going down from that shot earlier on. Chloe Boyette also checks back into the match.
Goal kick.
Or correction, Lauren Bell checks back into the match for Latrobe. So a goal kick for the Gators. Rebecca Ryan will take it. Ryan sends it forward. A little bit of pushing there, but ref plays on. Garner off her thigh, and she gets to it. Good defense, though. Standing up and staying with it, Ava Lorenzi. Lorenzi gets there, but Gateway does have a corner. I believe it's their first corner of the evening. Corner sent into the box after, the ball sent in the box after the short corner, but nothing there as the serve is there for it. Serve will send it forward. It gets to midfield. Ryan drops it back off to Settles for Gateway. Headed once by the Wildcats. Flicked into the air. Riley takes the shot. That's Reagan Riley, and goes wide, so it'll be a goal kick for Gateway. Back over for Latrobe, but a stop made by Settles. Flex away, and it'll be a throw-in.
McKenna Malone on that shot for Latrobe.
Gateway back over, and then they'll send it forward. Off a player, but Balava sends it forward. The Wildcats. Oh, good ball for Riley. Riley takes the shot and scores.
Goal Latrobe.
Reagan Riley, a beautiful through ball for Latrobe, and they score as Riley puts that one into the back of the net. It's 2-0 Wildcats. Reagan Riley, the junior, listed as a defender, but played that one pretty well offensively. Able to outrun the defender for Gateway, get to it, and put that one past Settles. Latrobe has a 2-0 lead with 16 minutes remaining here in this match. That ball goes all the way out off of Garner. It will be a goal kick. Back over for DeSerb, 2-0. The Wildcats.
Latrobe goal scored by number 1, Reagan Riley. Time of the goal, 16:41. Riley.
So Riley scores at 16:41 in the second half. Here comes Hayden Price. Price still with it for Gateway. Has some defenders on her. Price is able to get back to it as that ball kind of took a weird spin. It'll be a throw-in, though, for Gateway. Thrown in. That was Emily Werner who threw that one in for Gateway. Sent forward from 22. Addie Hellman. Riley for the Wildcats. Good eye seeing that one for Malone and finding her. Kenna Malone, but several players converge on her. What a bad touch, and here comes Riley. Reagan Riley again for Latrobe. Has a breakaway. Riley takes the shot and scores. Reagan Riley, her second goal of the match. Riley got by the defender, had the breakaway. Settles came up, but Riley was able to put that one to the right side. 3-0, Latrobe. And that might have been the one that finishes this match for the Wildcats.
Latrobe goal scored by number 1, Reagan Riley at 14:15. Reagan Riley, her second goal of the game.
So Reagan Riley, the junior, scoring 2 goals for the Wildcats. Have a substitution come in. For Latrobe. It's Maddie Petruzzi who checks back in for the Wildcats. Lava. Oh, good ball. Here comes Riley again. Reagan Riley taking the shot, but Settles is there for it.
Settles on that save.
Reagan Riley was looking for the hat trick. Settles had gotten to it. Deflected in towards the box, but DeSerb yelling keeper and getting to that one first. Foul called on Maddie Petruzzi. She takes down Maddie Jesse. 2 Maddies. 2 number 7s. They spell their names differently. Into the air. That one way too far. Goal kick. Would have been a good field goal from that distance. Speaking of field goals, of course, Gateway, Auntie Marina Stadium, the home of not only boys and girls soccer, but the Gateway Gators football team will be playing on Friday here at Auntie Marino Stadium, taking on the Plum Mustangs. Vince Russo and I will be on the call for that one. It'll be on the NFHS network. Make sure you tune into that one. Petruzzi looking for the through ball, gets it to her teammate, shot taken and scoring. It's another goal, and again for number 6, Annalise Bauer. I'll tell you what, Latrobe is putting on a passing clinic. These balls, these through balls through, are impressive and getting just by the Gateway defenders and right to Wildcat players. Latrobe, them and Plum in this section are really the teams to beat in women's soccer. Right now, 4-0 is the lead against Gateway with 11 minutes remaining.
Latrobe goal scored by number 6, Annalise Bauer. Time to goal, 11:30.
So Bauer scores at 11:30 on the clock. This ball will go back off a player, and it will be a handball. It's Julia Beam, to be specific, who had checked in as the backup keeper when Settles went down. Took off the orange goalkeeper jersey. Put back on a number 21. And is back into the match. Taken away. Latrobe with it again. Stepping up, though, is Beam. Julia Beam and Yella Garner. DeSerb will send it forward. Forward. Here comes Latrobe again. Another shot taken and another goal.
Goal Latrobe.
It's Robin Riley this time for the Wildcats, and a beautiful ball for Riley. It was, again, it's the same thing we've said the past couple goals. Gets by the defense, perfect passing for the Wildcats. So Robin Riley, the sophomore and the younger sister of junior Reagan Riley, scoring for Latrobe. So both Rileys
Latrobe goal scored by number 1 Reagan
on the scoreboard.
Riley, her third goal of the game at 9:30.
That was Robin Riley who scored. Five, nothing. Wildcats, and they're looking for more. This one will go all the way down, though, and it will be a goal kick for Settles and the Gators. Settles has been between the pipes for all 5 goals given up, but most of them really aren't her fault, especially when it's a one-on-one situation, as this one bounces to Settles, and she'll collect it. It's tough out there, one-on-one with a keeper, and you've got so much ground you need to cover, so much ground you need to block. And so your initial reaction, what you're told as a keeper, is to move forward. You know, if you move forward, act big, look big, gives them less space to try and put the ball behind you. Unfortunately for Settles, Latrobe was not intimidated. Stayed calm, stayed poised, put the ball exactly where they needed to be for those goals, especially on those breakaways. Robin Riley. Oh, she was looking for her sister, and almost a really good play, but stepping up was number 5. Grayson Fry for Gateway. If Fry doesn't get a piece of that, it's a perfect ball to Reagan Riley, but instead Fry gets a foot on it. Latrobe's still with it, though. Here comes Gateway. 6.5 remaining here on the NFHS Network. Kendall Piper who sends it back to Sophia DeSerb. Garner taken away by Petruzzi. Some pressure from Peyton Kuiper, but Latrobe has it. Far side of the pitch for Riley. Reagan Riley, 2 goals on the evening. McKenna Malone. Robin Riley. Tries to get around the second defender, Mannion, but cannot. Oh, Mannion gets her ankles broken on that one. Goes out of play, so it's a throw in on we'll have a substitution come in for Latrobe as well. Too much grabbing, yeah, it's gonna be a foul every single time. Ella Balava was not able to move forward. Hayden Price, a little bit of frustration on that one as well. Into the box. Off a knee, headed, still forward though. 23, that's Gabby Cunningham, and
nice save there
it's collected by Jada Settles. Cunningham, who had just checked into the match for the first time. The freshman. Garner looking for Kuiper. Kuiper gets a piece of it, but it'll go out. All the way down for a goal kick. Again, Marsh checks in for the Gators. She comes in for Hayden Price. So Marsh, the freshman, getting some playing time here on the varsity match. Riley's going to be offside on that one. It'll be a free kick for Gateway. Serb sent it forward, but it's back to Settles, who will settle it. Taken by Reagan Riley, only momentarily though. That's been the difference this evening, I think, for Latrobe, is that you see players like Riley, well, both Rileys, Annalise Bauer, a lot of their midfielders are giving the back line and Settles fits, just trying to get the ball out of their own side of the pitch. They're stepping up, they're deflecting the ball, they're getting in front of it, taking it away just like that. There you see Maddie Petruzzi get to that one. Possession has been an issue for Gateway so far, for the remainder of this evening as well. Riley making a run, takes the shot, and it's a goal for Riley. Off the foot of Settles. Reagan Riley, a hat trick for her. Take another look at it. It's off Settles, who went to her right. Couldn't come back in time.
Latrobe goal scored by number 1, Reagan Riley at 1:48. Riley.
So Latrobe almost matching their 7-0 total against Greensburg-Salem earlier on this year. Riley fights for it, and a foul is called. Gonna be a foul on
1 minute
Robin Riley. Final minute here on the NFHS network. Gateway's gonna push forward one last time. A miscue there between the two players. Riley, oh, good ball again. Another shot and another goal. It's Annalise Bauer this time who gets the hat trick for herself. 7-0. For the Wildcats. Unfortunately for Settles, it's one of those nights for the Gators.
Latrobe goal scored by number 10, Robin Riley.
It was Annalise Bauer who scored that one
High School tonight.
for Gateway.
Out on top. And now for the entire Gateway
Count
High School
this one right.
administration, we'd like to thank all of you for attending. Have a safe drive home. Good night, everyone.
Score sheet says, scoreboard says 6-0, but I had my number correct. I thought it was 7. I might be wrong on that last one from Bauer. But regardless, it's still a victory for Latrobe, who dominated this evening. The Wildcats, again, we talked about it, one of the top teams in the section, them and Plum. It's going to be a good one to see who's going to win that section. They really showed it here, beating a team like Gateway, who, give the Gators credit, they played pretty well to start this match. It was only 1-0 in the first half, but that was the difference so far. It just kept pouring on. Beautiful passing from Latrobe. And that is all she wrote. It was Bauer who had 3 goals. Reagan Riley had 3 goals as well. And Robin Riley had a goal herself. So for our entire broadcasting crew, our producer Adam Gusky, our director Lee Schaefer, I'm Spencer Witt saying so long. Thank you so much for tuning in. Final score, Latrobe, wins 7-0 here on the NFHS Network. Good night, everybody.